What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we are going to address Social Security benefits and the increase that we are going to see starting in 2023. Now, one of the other things and one of the big questions I've been getting is, are interest rates going to impact Social Security? And the answer is yes. They will impact Social Security in a big way. Now, here's one of the things that you need to keep in mind. Over the past 3 years, more people have decided to retire early, and in doing so, they're collecting Social Security benefits a little bit ahead of schedule. That's a problem for the Social Security Administration because now they have to worry about the upcoming pending insolvency date. That actually becomes expedited, and I want to explain why. One of the issues is the interest rates that we are seeing right now. They're very high and they're causing a lot of problems. One of the pieces of good news is that Social Security recipients are going to get an 8.7% cost of living adjustment for 2023. That means they're going to receive a monthly increase on average about $146. That also means that the average retiree benefit per month will be $1,827. That's a pretty substantial amount. However, with increased interest rates and inflation, it's causing many older Americans to struggle just to pay for everyday needs. And I know 8.7%, it sounds like a lot of money. However, it's not. When you factor in that food has increased by more than 10%, when you factor in that energy bills are up more than 20%, and housing is still at very high levels, it means there's less money out there to actually spend. But here's where experts are really worried. Experts are worried with higher interest rates. This is causing issues with businesses, not the American people in general. It's the business that's being impacted. And I want to explain what's going on here. When a business has higher interest rates that they have to pay, guess what that means? They usually have less profit. One of the easiest and quickest ways to become profitable as a business is to let your biggest expense go. That is normally the employees. Well, what happens when you let go of employees? Well, they're not making money. So this is one issue. The second issue regarding businesses is they stop giving wage increases. Well, how does the Social Security Trust Fund actually get its money? It's something called a payroll tax. And the way it works is it's 12.4% as a whole. 50% or 6.2% is paid by the employee. The other half, the other 6.2% is paid by the employer. It is split and it comes out to 12.4%. But here's the problem. If wages stop going up, that means there's less revenue, right? There's not as much revenue. The other issue is when employees lose their job and now they're getting, no income, guess what? They don't pay the payroll tax. So what does that mean? There's less money that goes into the Social Security Trust Fund, which means when you couple higher interest rates and less revenue coming in, along with higher outgoing payments for Social Security recipients at that increase of 8.7%, guess what? It means the Social Security Trust Fund will actually be depleted much sooner. We would have an expedited date. So if you're wondering how interest rates and interest rates rising is impacting Social Security, it's going to impact Social Security for number one, if you are close to accepting or collecting these benefits. So let's say you're 65 years old, you're very close, right? Or you are currently receiving benefits. That's a problem because what this means is, according to the Social Security Administration, they are forecasting that the funds will be depleted by 2034. Here's the issue. After that, when they become insolvent, that means they will only pay 77% of benefits. So no more $1,827. No, you're going to get 77% of that, not 100%. Now, I know this was probably more than you were looking for, but I want to be very clear on how Social Security is impacted because of rising rates. And the expectation is in the next couple of weeks, the Federal Reserve is going to come out and raise interest rates another 50 basis points and likely continue to raise interest rates a little bit more, whether it's 50 basis points or 25 basis points starting in 2023. So the expectation is rates are going to continue to rise, unemployment will go up, and less revenue will go into the Social Security Trust Fund, which obviously means there's more problems on the horizon. So that's what we know at this time. As always, as I know more, I promise I'll come back on and share all the latest news and updates. Again, just want to thank you guys for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys on the next one.